Keep your loved one happy and safe at home with these expert tips. Failing to do these things could possibly lead to loss of independence, hospitalizations, or even worse. So I know that your loved one probably, if they're coming back home, wants to stay there, so we can help you do that. My name is Betsy Miller with Home Instead of Orange Park, Florida. And today we're going to talk about how to keep your loved one safe at home. Some quick things to note. Keeping your loved one safe at home depends on the person. So not everyone is open to all ideas and all levels of help. So one of the things that caregivers, both private and family caregivers, need to understand is the person that we're caring for is an individual with an individual idea of what their independence is. And secondly, we want to have a goal most of the time, that's going to be a common goal, is to improve the quality of life for that individual. I think everybody can agree safety is super important, but from the individual standpoint, a lot of times their goal is to just make sure that they're preserving or improving their quality of life and remembering what is important to your loved one. Number one, physical and mental. So when it comes to physical, I think of things like nutrition and making sure that they're eating enough calories per day. I know today a lot of importance is on protein intake because that helps with wound healing, it helps with muscle mass, things of that nature. So nutrition's super important. Making sure they have healthy meals in the home. Some people like to graze throughout the day, so they don't want to be forced to eat a big giant meal. Other people love to have, a meal at dinner or a big breakfast, and sometimes even having a loved one or a caregiver there to share that meal, that social aspect even comes into play. Hydration, making sure that they're drinking enough water, or in some cases it's any type of fluids throughout the day to prevent UTIs and just overall, skin elasticity and overall health. And lastly, it's going to be to stay active. Proven over time, activity is super important to longevity. So even if it's getting up every so often and just taking a walk around the house, or if we're able to go outside and get them some fresh air, that's all going to help the physical and mental aspects of staying safe at home. Number two is safety. One of the main aspects of safety is going to be medication management. And that includes things such as just basic medication reminders, making sure that the medication is organized and in a safe position, that medication's up to date. Secondly, fall prevention. Some things we can look out for are grab bars in the bathroom. As I said before in one of my other videos, the bathroom is one of those areas that people definitely can take measures to stay safe and prevent those falls. Tripping hazards such as throw rugs around the house, steps, not having handles when you're going up and down steps in and out of the home. Being mindful of lighting in the home and also having people there. So if a loved one is unsafe, one of the things that we say all the time is if there is an emergency in the middle of the night or a fire or something like that, can your loved one safely get out of that home? That is one of the major things that we ask when we do an assessment. So it's something that a lot of times people don't think about. Number three, love and belongingness needs. This is the social aspect, kind of when you think of mind, body, and soul. And one of the major factors in the elderly and the decline is going to be depression and loneliness. So if your mom or dad live alone, check in on them, make sure that they are getting some social interaction. One of the major things for everyone in life is sharing meals. That's a wonderful way to, relax, make sure they're getting a healthy meal, and to just have some social interaction. Some of the things that caregivers can do are getting individuals, if they're used to going to church or activities that they used to do, but something, maybe a fall and they were hospitalized, they stopped doing. Sometimes it just takes a few moments during one of our assessments. A lot of times is there something that you used to do that you haven't been able to do or you've stopped doing? And a lot of times I love to talk to our clients and they'll take a moment to think about it. I'll be like, yeah, actually, I used to go have lunch with my friends and I haven't done that. And we'll, really talk about that and say, well, what's preventing you from doing that? And I guess they just get out of the habit. So it's just taking time to restructure that activity and get them, doing something that means a lot to them. Having a caregiver in the home can be life-changing to individuals because they do all of these things. They can look out for the physical well-being. They can look out for the safety, the social, make sure they have food. So all of these really contribute to their overall quality of life. So remember that when you're really thinking about how to help your loved one maintain their quality of life and improve their chances of staying in their home, a caregiver, whether it's a private caregiver or a family caregiver, can really contribute to their overall positive outlook of their well-being. To learn more about working with us, you can go to www.homeinstead.com/193.